Oh no, it's a little, wait, it's a little dark. What if oh, that's not the light, that's the fan. Okay, one, one moment. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Is this a little more light? Can I talk? No, I can't. Okay. That's better. All right. I think I'm a little early, right? I don't know what happens if I'm early to my own live stream. You know what I mean? Because it was scheduled for 1:45, but I'm here now. So am I live? This is a question I should have the answer to. I mean, it says I am, but who ever really knows? So hopefully I'm live. I'm just going to start talking, and then if I'm not, then I guess I'll have to do it again. But welcome to today's live stream. We will be learning some more beginner Arabic today. We'll see if we remember anything from last week. Because do I, off the top of my head? To be honest, no. I remember Anna means I. But we're in the process. So welcome Ananda and Cove. Okay, so I am live. Great. Good. I love to see it. You know what I mean? Also, we're in a new we're just gonna witness my tongue jump rope all day. What I was trying to say was we're in a new location. Same general location. We're still in my apartment, but we moved some things around. So nope, I meant observe a Christmas background. Some stockings, Warden stockings. There's a picture of him there. I don't know if you can see it. Wait, okay, there you go. No, not my armpit. There, right there. But feeling a little festive. And where did we leave off? So last week I think we went up to lesson 6 on language transfer. Again, if you don't have the app, it's this one. Oh, wow. Well, just pretend you know what it looks like. There we go. Language transfer. There she is. And I guess we'll start at 1:45, like when I planned on starting. But I just had a work meeting for one of my jobs, and that ended. It didn't end early, but it ended earlier than usual. So I was like, well, let me just start live streaming now. So we left off on, we did lessons 1 through 6 last week. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Is the chair squeaking? Like, is it super loud for you? I mean, I can't do anything about it, but just curious. Also today, I'm thinking we could probably do 4 lessons. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, maybe like an hour and a half instead of 2 hours. So we'll see if we can do lessons 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we'll try to do 4 today. My plan for the past week was actually to re-listen to 1 through 6 before this live stream. And then you know what happens when days come and go. I wish I could zoom in on my face right now. And so, yeah, that didn't happen. And hopefully, this teacher guy, I always forget his name. Is it anywhere? I think it might. Well, anyway, the creator of language transfer, he's a great teacher. So I feel like he's probably gonna like incorporate all the things we've learned already in the coming lessons. And then I'm also thinking about what to do after after we finish the language transfer series, and if I still want to do like weekly live streams because it's kind of fun. I enjoy it a lot, and I want to figure out a way to keep the ball rolling. I mean, we're gonna go up to lesson 10 today probably, and I think there are. Let me see how many lessons. For Arabic, there are 38. So I thought we did 6. Hold on.
Of course, you will hear the root sounds.
Okay. So it'll show a check mark when you finish an episode, but it doesn't. I guess if you don't finish the last 2 seconds, it doesn't do the check mark. So that's why it said we didn't do it. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know if if weekly live streams become a thing, if we're just going to stick to like Arabic every week, or I kind of want to figure out how to do like GeoGuessr live streams. I just don't know how to do that. Is there like a share? Oh my God, there is a share screen button. Was that always there? Hold on a second. I feel like this is new. Wait a second now. There's a share screen button on this YouTube live stream. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I might do another live stream before next Wednesday at 1:45 p.m. Pacific, because if I figure out how to do GeoGuessr live, girlies, that's going to be a grand old time. What was I going to say? Sorry, I just got a text from the meeting I just left. Okay, so it's 1:45. Let us begin. Hopefully we don't all fail together. Also, let me know if you were here in last week's stream, or if this is the first one. Okay, I'm gonna press play. Ready? Okay.
Let's make a little recap of these adjectives that we can use like verbs. No, we had the word for coming.
What? He's doing exactly what we needed already. I did not preview this episode. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I am in love with him. Okay, let's continue.
Gay, very good.
We're supposed to answer.
And the feminine?
Gaya.
Gaya, very good. Going?
Oh no. Okay, going. Ra. Oh my gosh. Okay. Raya.
Raya. Feminine?
Raya.
Very good.
Oh, raya.
Understand.
Okay. Going is raya. And then raya. And then feminine is raiha. Hopefully. Continuing.
Fame. Good, but I don't really hear the H there. Fame. Fahim. Good.
Fahim.
Like an English H in here, for example.
Fahim.
And the feminine?
Fahima.
Fama. This fair, when it's shorter, it sounds much less like an here and much more like an A when it's shorter. Fahma. Along you could hear like or like in fahim, and like in raya. But actually, it's the same vowel. What was traveling?
Oh, no, this has left my brain. I could not even tell you what the letters were. Wait, traveling. Was that the one that started with sh? Let's see.
Misafir.
Oh, misafir. Because it's like safari. And when you're on a safari, you're traveling. Okay. Misafir. So I just have to remember the meh. Misafir. Okay.
We have this extra mi that's just part of the pattern, not part of the root meaning. And these M's, mi, ma, mu, that can form part of the pattern, actually is what you have in your name. So if you remind us your name again.
I don't remember his name.
Mehmet. So Mehmet is the Turkish version of Mohammed. No? And the root there of Mohammed is ha-ma-d. Mohammed. So the ma is there actually part of...
I can shout at you in Arabic. Actually, I don't even know if I could do that. Soon, not yet.
The pattern. Can you tell me what H we have in Mohammed? Can you hear which H it is? Mohammed.
Mohammed.
It's the one in Raya. Very good. The breathy H. The Habibi. Or the Hari H or Habibi H. However we want to
Habibi.
Call it. Mohammed. So ha-ma-d actually is the root to do with praise. So Muhammad is the praised one. Ahmed is also praised. No, actually Ahmed, this is a pattern we will learn later.
Ahmed. Ahmed. It's so hard to make an H sound like a forceful H sound in the middle or the end of a word. Like in Spanish, the one word that I always think of is reloj, because it's like R-E-L-O-J. Actually, that's the only Spanish word I can think of that ends in a J. I'm sure there's more. But anyway, let's continue.
Ahmed means most praised or more praised. Ahmed. You might have heard the expression Alhamdulillah or Ilhamdulillah, praise be to God, or in slow motion, Ilhamdulillah. But this contracts all together to Alhamdulillah, Ilhamdulillah. So these words.
Okay, I need to see that written because Alhamdulillah, is it le or is it hamdulillah? Hamdulillah. I guess we'll find out.
They all sound very different. Mohammed.
Egyptian.
Ahmed, Hamd, no? But you will notice once you get analyzing, always looking out for roots, you will begin to notice words that have the same roots in them, like these. And also, we want to...
Yes, you're back. Thanks for being here. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so there are two syllables with le. Okay. Shukran.
Watch out for bits and pieces that might not be part of the root, like these M's that we get in Muhammad, Mahmoud, Musafir. The word for tomorrow in Arabic is bukra. Bukra.
Bukra. Bukra.
Bukra. Bukra. Good. So this is a small vowel, no, bukra. So it might be kind of subject to change. You might hear more like an O, or you might hear more like an U. Bukra, 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 bukra. Really depends on the speaker, depends on the sounds that are around the word. So again, the word for tomorrow?
Bukra.
Bukra, bukra. How would you say Ahmed is going tomorrow?
Oh gosh, Ahmed is going tomorrow. Ahmed مسافر بكرة. Ahmed مسافر بكرة.
Ahmed رايح بكرة.
Dang, I said traveling, didn't I? Okay.
Good. Ahmed رايح بكرة.
رايح.
So we have
رايح. Ahmed رايح بكرة.
No word for is. No. Ahmed is. Ahmed going tomorrow. Ahmed رايح بكرة.
Oh, so there is no is. There is no is. There is no. Well, wait, that was the correct sentence. There is no is. Like there's no. I forget what that's called in English. Auxiliary verb. I guess. Well, maybe I'm sure we'll find out. But I wonder what the difference is between like an action that's ongoing, like ing in English, versus like I shop at the store. Like how different would that be from I am shopping at the store, like right now? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out together. Or if you speak Arabic, you already know.
Ahmed رايح بكرة fan. It's okay to put fen there, but I think the most natural position would be next to the verb, actually, after the verb.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what the question was. I'm going to go back 10 seconds.
Bukra fen.
Sorry, another 10.
Going tomorrow. Ahmed رايح bukra. Where is Ahmed going tomorrow?
Oh, gotcha. I forgot that was a prompt. Okay. Where is Ahmed going tomorrow? The question word, I forget. So in Egyptian Arabic, the question word goes first or last. I know he kind of just said it, and I also wasn't paying attention then. Okay, so fem is where. Is that right? I hope so. Ahmed Raya. No, wait. Ahmed Fem Raya Bukra. I probably said that out of order.
Ahmed رايح bukra fan. It's okay to put fen there, but I think the
Wait, it's fen with an N, maybe. Okay.
most natural position would be next to the verb, actually, after the verb. So try it again.
Ahmed Fen Ahmed Fen Raya Bukra.
Ahmed رايح fan bukra. Good. Ahmed رايح فين bukra.
Fein.
This would be the most.
Fein. The vowels are really tripping me up in Arabic. I think, when I think I mentioned this in the first stream, but a lot of Arabic words, if I see them romanized, it's it's only just the consonants, and then you just play a guessing game with what vowel comes in between, or maybe the abjad, when you're actually writing in Arabic script. I don't know. There's a lot to learn, girlies. Okay.
Natural position to keep fan with the verb there, but you could hear it the other way around. The word order in Arabic is flexible, so you have a natural order that doesn't sound emphatic, just sounds most natural and normal. Ahmed رايح فين bukra. Or you could change that order to give some different emphasis. Ahmed رايح bukra فين.
Ahmed
Again,
Raya
not something
Bukra
to
Fein.
worry about now.
Ahmed Raya Bukra Fein.
Because the best way to learn this is through active listening in real life, accompanied by context, hands, facial expressions, the tone of voice, which is the best way to internalize these more subtle differences. How would you say, I don't understand where Ahmed is going tomorrow? So,
Girl. Okay, I don't remember. I don't remember the verb understand at all. So we're just gonna have to listen to this one.
We want to break it up and think each piece by piece, 100% of our concentration just on the piece in front of us. So the first bit is I don't understand.
No, it's gone. My brain has deleted it since last week.
أنا مش فاهم. Good.
Anna Mish Fahim. I knew it started with an M. Okay, so Mish. I miss you. Okay. Anna Mish.
And think each
understand?
piece by piece, 100% of our concentration just on the piece in front of us. So the first bit is I don't understand.
Anna Mish.
أنا مش فاهم. Good.
Fahim.
Where Ahmed is going tomorrow.
Anna Mish Fahim. Anna Mish Fahim. Ahmed Fain. Raya Bukre. Oh, that was so slow.
Ahmed رايح fan bukra. Very good. All together now. I don't understand where Ahmed is going tomorrow.
Anna Mish Fahin. Anna Mish Fahin Ahmed Fain Raya Bukre.
أنا مش فاهم أحمد رايح فين بكرة. أنا مش فاهم أحمد رايح فين بكرة. Very good.
Fain.
I need to work on my pronunciation, but it's fine, your pronunciation. And we're not obsessing about pronunciation here, especially. I'm neither a native speaker in Egyptian Arabic, no? We want to get a close approximation of the sounds and let our accents develop when we are speaking and practicing in real life. The word for school
Lesson 8.
in Arabic is madrasa, madrasa,
Madrasa. Madrasa.
So
hey, that reminds me of, isn't there an Indian, it's like a noodle company, or maybe they have more than just noodles. Oh, or am I just thinking of Madras curry? Anyway, don't listen to me. Oh, the vowels are the marks around the word, usually seen in more formal writing. Another indicator of what vowels to use is to use the long vowels. Maybe he'll touch on that later in your lessons. I hope so. I mean, also, this is literally like day number 2 of learning, so I shouldn't, worry too hard about how bad I am right now.
To get straight into looking at patterns that you can use practically, no? So we can use these roots and you can understand really what is the point of us stopping to identify the roots all the time. So like I said, in Arabic, we have roots and patterns, no? We already know quite a few sets of roots associated with different meanings. And we've looked briefly at patterns and we've recognized some patterns like the adjective verb pattern, rayah, fahim, safir, like in misafir. And we've said how the roots give you the general meaning. So ro is about traveling, no? And then the pattern will give you the specific meaning. If we know both, if we have a good base of patterns, common patterns, and a good base of common roots, we can work out a lot of vocabulary that we wouldn't otherwise understand. And we can also build a lot of words that we otherwise wouldn't have in our vocabulary. So I want to get you initiated in this as soon as possible. So we're going to look at madrasa, the word for...
I love that, like, when you can tell he's smiling when he's saying, or just anyone, like when you can tell they're smiling when they're saying something, but he just sounds really cute when he said that. Okay, continue.
Cool. What roots do we have in the word madrasa?
Madrasa. Madrasa.
Good. You identified the ma as not part of the root, which most...
I didn't. Okay. Madrasa. Darasa.
It's not. No. And we have dorosu. Now, dorosu is about, well, actually, you have this in Turkish, dorosu. So maybe you can guess what dorosu is about. Lesson, ders. Good. Good. So dorosu is about studying. Now you have the word ders meaning course or lesson. Now this is dars in Arabic. Ders in Turkish, dars in Arabic. So the root dorosu is about studying. Now this specific pattern, the way these roots are placed in this specific word shows the place that dorosu is done. So this ma of madrasa is showing you the place that dorosu is done. So what is the place that studying is done?
Madrasa.
The school. The school. It's much simpler than it might seem. So let's have a look at how we're doing this.
Madrasa.
We have ma, we have doro, we have another a, and then we have the s. That's the pattern. The extra a we get on the end there of madrasa is because this particular word happens to be feminine. No, but it's not really part of the pattern. The pattern is ma, doro, another a, and then su.
Ma, doro, asa, madoroasa, madrasa. I don't know if I said that right. Also, the stream just informed me that there are ads right now. So I don't know what that means. This is the first time I've ever seen that. I don't know if you can hear me right now. And I don't know if it will tell me when the ads are done. And I don't know when in the stream, like when this is uploaded, like an ad will go there, but then then it will just continue from where the break was. But like if it's live, that's kind of a little different. You know what I mean? Well, it said some people would see ads. So I guess you're just lucky. Also, how many of us are? next week's live stream, I will be learning English. How many of us are there? 6 is the answer to that question. So 8. Hello, 2 new people that just joined. I don't know if the ads are playing. But perhaps I should start again because that was probably like 30 seconds or something, right? Also apologies if you're watching this in the replay, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, continue.
So we can use that as a template to replace the s with roots that have other meanings to get the words for places that we do other stuff in. So if I give you the roots, for example, for writing, actually you could make a good guess of the roots for writing as well from Turkish. What do you think they might be, the roots for writing in Arabic?
Yazı.
From the verb you looked at. Okay, it's not this. How do you say book?
Kitabı.
Good. K-t-b. K-t-b are the roots for writing. So let's first understand it conceptually. The place that you write, where might it be? You have to be creative here. Where's the place that you write?
A desk.
A desk. Good. Desk or office. So this word means desk and it means office. So we look at madrasa and we bear in mind that there is a little bit extra because madrasa just happens to be feminine. And we want to replace the root sounds in madrasa or madras with kutub. We want to do it syllable by syllable and thinking.
Kutub reminds me of Cook the Books. And isn't that from like, what is that from? Cooking with the Books? Kutub, Cook the Books. Maybe I'll remember. Well, actually, I already knew because the one like era in time where I was learning Hindi, I learned kitab, and it's the same word. Anyway, I was going to say maybe that will help me remember. Why am I talking? Let's just keep going.
Very slowly. Now, it feels complicated, but if you do it slowly, you get very good and very quick at it very quickly. But we must do it slowly, syllable by syllable. So let's take mad. So do is the first root, isn't it? What is the first root of our roots for writing? Remind me what are our roots for writing? Kutub. Good. So our first root is
Mak.
Good. Our first root is k, and we get mak. From mad, we get mak.
Mak.
Tell me again, what is the word for school?
Madrasa.
Madrasa. We get rid of the A because this is not really part of the pattern. It's because this particular word is feminine. So let's say madras. So we turned mad to mak. Now we want to turn ras to whatever it would be using those other 2 roots that we have. So we said that we have kutub for writing.
Mak.
What is this ras going to turn into?
Makrab?
Tab.
Tab. Good. So put the word together for me.
Maktab.
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 So maktab is the word for desk or for office.
Maktab.
The pattern here is that ma, and then we have roots 1 and 2. We have an A, and then we have the third root, maktab, madras, madrasa, because it's feminine. So there's 2 ways to think about this. You can think of it as ma, 1, 2, 3, and each number there refers to a root. But my advice is to use one of these words as a template. So it could be madrasa, it could be maktab. And when you want to create words from this pattern, all you do is you divide the word up and you reproduce syllable by syllable. So if we have maktab, and I give you the roots so, ra, ha, which have to do with imagination. So if you put these roots into the maktab pattern, we get the place that we so, ra, ha, the place of imagination or the theater. So, ra, ha. So let's try it. Let's go from maktab to theater.
Maktab.
Mak becomes
Masra.
Mas. And tab becomes
Rah.
Good. So how do you say theater?
Masrah.
Masrah. Good. Masrah. The
Masra.
theater is il masrah. How do you say I'm going to the theater? We don't
Hold
need the
on.
word for to.
Il, like Italian? Il Masra.
We can just say I'm going to the theater.
أنا 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 رايح أنا رايح المسرح.
أنا رايح المسرح.
مسرح. We must hear that
مسرح.
breathy H on the end there.
مسرح.
مسرح. أنا رايح المسرح. Good. Or maybe in fluent speech, some of the syllables even change. You might hear أنا رايح أنا رايح المسرح.
Lesson 9.
How would you say I'm not going to school tomorrow or to the school tomorrow? What was the word for school again?
Okay. School was madrasa, right? So I'm not going to school tomorrow. أنا مش رايح no, it's feminine. Does that, I don't know what the feminine article is. Okay. أنا مش رايح madrasa. I forgot tomorrow. No.
School again?
مدرسة.
Good. And tomorrow?
بكرة.
Very good. So
Oh.
I'm not going to school tomorrow.
بكرة.
أنا مش رايح مدرسة بكرة.
In Arabic, we will say the school.
Okay. أنا مش رايح المدرسة بكرة.
Good. أنا مش رايح
So, oh wait, is that the word we learned the article with? Okay, I clearly need to pay better attention today. My brain's not here. Okay.
مدرسة بكرة. Good. How would you say, talking to a female, you are coming?
أنا جاية. Oh no, wait. That's I am coming as a female. You are coming. I forgot how to say it.
أنت جاية.
أنت جاية.
NT. Okay. NT جاية.
You are not coming.
أنت مش جاية.
أنت مش جاية.
أنت مش جاية. Aren't you coming to the school tomorrow? Aren't you coming to school tomorrow? Again to female.
أنت مش جاية المدرسة بكرة.
أنت مش جاية المدرسة بكرة. Good.
المدرسة بكرة.
The good
أنت مش جاية المدرسة بكرة.
thing about understanding the concepts of patterns and roots is that you don't really need to worry about remembering vocabulary. We found the word for office, but we don't need to remember it. If we don't remember it, we just need to find it again. So going from madrasa and knowing that the roots for writing are k, t, b, we can build that word for desk or office again.
كتب.
مكتب.
مكتب.
Good. And I should mention that you might hear maktab, you might hear maktab, it might sound like an a, it might sound like an e. Again, here we have a...
Okay, I guess, like, since Arabic is, like, Arabic dialects are so different in each region, like, I guess you can compare it, well, you can't really compare it, but it's like, talking about the vowel sounds changing, it's like if you say, like, tomorrow in New Jersey or something, and you have a thick New Jersey accent, you're like tomorrow, or tomorrow, like that vowel is different. Like ah is different than all. So, but we still spell it the same. Perspective. Continuing.
Small vowel, and these small vowels are quite subject to change. So how would you say, I'm going to the office?
I'm going to the office. Okay. Anna Raya. Oh, I already forgot office. I think I was distracted. Hold on. Okay. Anna Raya. Okay, desk was maktab. But what's office? أنا رايح المكتب. I think I just said I'm going to the desk.
أنا رايح المكتب.
أنا رايح المكتب.
Oh!
The word for big in Arabic is كبير. كبير.
كبير.
كبير.
كبير.
What are the
كبير.
roots then that have something
كبير. كبر. كبير.
to do with being big?
كبر.
كبر. Good. So these roots have something to do with big or great. كبير. And there's a pattern here as well that you might recognize. Do you recognize the pattern of كبير? You know any other words in Arabic that have this pattern?
Nor.
فهيم.
فاهم.
فاهم. No.
How was generous?
كريم.
Oh, Kareem.
So they don't sound very similar, do they really? Kareem, Kabir. But if you think in Arabic that we have three consonants and then we have the vowels or any other bits that we might pop on, like these M's that we are seeing can come up quite often, they are what form the pattern. So Kareem, Kabir.
Kareem.
Same pattern.
Kabir.
So how would you say the school is big?
Does that just mean Kareem is big? Okay, wait, continue. Oh, the school is big. Il madrasa kabir. Do we not need a verb? I don't know.
المدرسة كبير.
Okay,
You said that there's no is.
there's no is.
Okay, but the school is female, I see. المدرسة كبرى.
Very good what you did. I like what you did, but
Il madrasa kibra.
it's not correct. But I like that you thought about that.
المدرسة
Kabira?
كبيرة.
Good.
Because the long vowel is at the end.
Very good. The long vowel, we
So it
cannot
just became a
disappear.
little bit shorter, but it did not disappear.
Perfect. Well done. Il madrasa kabira.
Il madrasa kabira.
No, we won't ever disappear a long vowel. One of these vowels that we actually write when we write Arabic. How would you say the theater? Now, I don't expect you to remember the word for theater. What I want to get you to practice here is actually building these words. So the roots for imagination were sa, ra, ha. What ha is this?
The glasses. Ha.
Good.
Masarah.
The prefix. Sa, ra, ha. So
Masarah.
the place of imagination or the theater.
Masarah.
مسرح.
Masrah.
Masrah.
Good.
Masrah.
So how would you say, are you going to the theater? Talking to a male.
Are you going to the theater? Ente raya il masara.
أنت رايح المسرح؟
Good. أنت رايح المسرح. Aren't you going to the theater?
Ente mish raya il masara. Masara?
أنت مش رايح المسرح؟
Very good. أنت مش رايح المسرح.
Lesson 10. What? Okay, this is fast. I think these lessons were shorter today or something, because I'm pretty sure we'll finish before like 2:30 in like 15 minutes. Let's see.
The word for knowing in Arabic is عارف. عارف.
Is that an ein? An ein? عارف. We'll see how I do with this one.
You want to give that a try?
عارف.
Good. So here we have the same pattern. No, we have a pattern like فاهم, رايح, عارف. It's the pattern that's giving us this adjective version of the verb. And we have, of course, our three sounds which are related to knowing. Now, these three sounds are a, r, f. So, of course, we need to speak about this a sound. We have this sound which is called ein. That's the name of the letter, and that word also means I. You might hear it in songs. If you listen to songs in Arabic, eyes are quite romantic things we hear about in many songs in many languages. You might hear ein. So let's talk about the pronunciation of this sound. Now, this sound is not an Arabic A. it's very, very important to understand that this is not an Arabic A, because this is not a vowel. Vowels are sounds which are open sounds, where we don't interrupt the flow of air without sound-making apparatus. No, we have, for example, I, E, O, U. We're just letting the air flow through. But when we interrupt that air, it becomes a consonant. So we can do that with B, with M, with N, with S, with A, and all of that is consonant. So it's very important that we don't think about it as an Arabic A, because that might make us turn other A's into Ein and all kinds of confusion. This isn't an A because it's not a vowel. This is a consonant. And the way we produce this consonant is by tightening the throat down low. So it's a little bit like maybe the reflex that you might get at the dentist, or when you open your mouth and something goes in your mouth and you go, ah. So that's a nice practice, just to observe what happens in your throat. So open your mouth and make ah, and then start to put your finger in your mouth and feel the tension that happens naturally in your throat when you start to put your finger in your mouth, and you will experience this sound happen.
I think I will refrain from doing this on a live stream.
So you will make something like this. I think you can hear on the audios, I'm opening my mouth and actually putting the finger in and out to hear the quality of the sound change slightly. I will do that again.
When it's too kabir.
I think you can hear when the finger's in the mouth. You want to give it a try? Good. So that little bit of tension that you feel. So we're just doing that not to produce the sound. We're doing that just to get used to the feeling. So that feeling of tension that
it almost, in my head, it almost sounds like a German R, but I know it's not. But I feel like it's in the same place.
That starts happening in the throat when you put your finger in your mouth is actually what we want to achieve voluntarily. That's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is to observe the position that your throat is in when you make the H of Habibi or Raya.
Habibi.
Maybe easier with Habibi, that it's coming at the beginning. So say Habibi.
Habibi.
Relax the throat. Remember you're breathing on the glasses, and really try to imagine breathing on the glasses, because that imagination is also going to allow your throat to relax and get over that tension that kind of happens automatically when you're trying to produce a certain sound. Habibi. So that position where your throat is in, Habibi, is actually the same position, more or less, that you will make the Ain from. So you could even practice Habibi, Abibi, even though that is
Habibi, Abibi.
the word. Still, just to practice the position of your throat. Habibi, Abibi.
Habibi, Habibi. Habibi, Habibi.
And do it quickly,
Habibi.
so you don't have time to tense.
Habibi.
Habibi, Habibi.
So it's something that needs some practice. It's not something you want to get stressed about. No, it's not a sound you just hear and reproduce straight away. You want to have a good idea of where it's happening, and you want to listen actively to it. And the more we hear it and identify it, the better we reproduce it. So we have those two main ways of thinking about it. We can think about that tension that might be produced in the throat when we're at the dentist, or we can think about from Habibi and keep the throat
Pop song.
in quite a similar space with that tension in the throat and produce the Ain.
Ain. Wait. Ain. 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 I don't know how close I am.
So Habibi, Arif.
Arif.
Ha, ha. You want to try just making the ha and the a together?
Ha.
And then the word Arif, it's actually
Arif.
easier to pronounce because
Arif.
we have that long A, which sounds a bit like e after it, and it makes it much smoother. So let's practice it in the word. Arif.
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 Good, perfect. Now that's enough Ain for me to understand that you're making an Ain and not an A. And that's what's important to be understood, no? And then through exposure to this sound, you can make a perfect one. So we are not obsessing.
Indeed, we are doing pharyngeal fricatives.
in this course, let's say, about finding that perfect ein. We want to make the closest assimilation that we can, and depending on the people we are practicing with, we will pick up their accent when we are speaking Arabic and pick up their way of producing ein, which of course it depends on accent. Some eins are much deeper than others in different Arabics. So, عارف, knowing. How do you say I know?
Oh no. أنا عارف. أنا عارف. Okay. The sound is focused all at the back. Okay. أنا عارف.
أنا عارف. Force it too much.
Rather than tensing and concentrating to get it right, I would prefer you just to spit out 4 or 5 of them and to experiment and play with your throat. And عارف, and to play.
It's the repetition for me. عارف. I can't do. How do you do tongue twisters in Arabic with an ein in it? Are there Arabic ein tongue twisters? I feel anxious already thinking about it.
Round. This is much better.
أنا عارف.
You want to
أنا عارف.
feel it in the middle of your throat.
أنا عارف.
That's much better. So you will experiment with it. عارف.
أنا عارف.
I don't know.
أنا مش عارف.
أنا مش عارف.
أنا مش عارف. What if you were female?
أنا مش عارفة. عارفة.
أنا مش عارفة.
So the I completely goes. عارفة. And you will see this with all of these words.
عارفة. عين عارفة.
That have this particular pattern.
أنا مش عارفة.
Good. So as a female, أنا مش عارفة. What was the word for you?
أنت.
أنت for males, and for females?
أنتي.
Good. How would you say, don't you know, speaking to a female?
Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? أنت مش عارفة.
أنت مش عارفة.
Good. Don't you know where the school is?
أنت مش عارفة. Wait. أنت مش عارفة فين المدرسة.
أنت مش عارفة المدرسة فين.
Very good. أنت مش عارفة.
Wait, so فين comes at the end?
المدرسة فين? So we had madrasa now for school. What was office again? The place we write?
مكتب.
Good. How would you say, I don't know where the office is? I don't know. So that's the first bit. I don't know.
I don't know. And wait, okay, I don't know. أنا مش عارف.
أنا مش عارف.
Did I say أنت? أنا مش عارف. أنا مش عارف.
Where the office is?
أنا مش عارف المكتب فين.
أنا مش عارف المكتب فين.
Good. أنا مش عارف المكتب فين.
Oh, we did it. We did up to lesson 10. Next week we can do lesson 11. Same place, same time. Do I remember everything from last time? I think maybe between now, this is my hope that I remember and that I stick to, what I want to do. My hope is that I will review lessons 1 through 10 before next week and then see if I remember things. But we'll see. So right now, I'm gonna go eat something because I'm hungry. And thank you for joining. And I will see you guys. Actually, I might see you before next week because if you weren't here earlier in the stream, I just discovered the share screen button. And if I can figure out how to do GeoGuessr live, we will be doing that. I don't know when, but I will figure something out. Anyway, thanks again for joining, and I will see you soon. How do you say bye in Arabic? Bye in Arabic.